Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. For those of you that haven't been following or haven't seen any of my What I Eat in a Day videos, I do talk a little bit about how I'm aiming to eat about 12 to 1300 calories a day, depending on my activity level that day. So if you haven't checked those out, please do, and also, of course, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I did mention this in one of my previous videos, but of course I'm not perfect and I'm not striving to be perfect, and I definitely don't eat like this every single day. But for me, weight loss is a very slow and long journey, and it's more of a lifestyle that I do want to be sustainable. Anyways, let's get started. As you can see, for breakfast, I decided I felt like having a little bit of something sweet, but also my usual avocado and toast combo, so I kind of just had a little bit of both. I started out by boiling some eggs, and I also took a piece of sourdough bread and cut that in half and started out by giving that a toast. At this point, I took about and then I changed my mind. It looks like I took about 1/8 of an avocado and just kind of carved that out. As much as I love avocado and could honestly eat the whole entire thing, it is actually pretty calorie dense for a whole avocado, so I do try to be pretty liberal with it. And yes, I know it's definitely healthy fats, but if you're trying to create a calorie deficit, you do kind of have to pay attention. So at this point, my eggs were fully boiled, so I took one of those eggs, gave it a peel, cut it in half, and put it on top of my avocado toast. And this was so incredibly unlike me because I actually hate sriracha most of the time, but I really needed something spicy on this day. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. So that's what I did. I put a little bit of sriracha on there, and there you go. This was my breakfast. And make sure, to have breakfast with water, with every single meal. And yeah, this breakfast was delicious. It came in at about 297 calories, which was pretty much what I try to eat for breakfast every day, somewhere around 300 calories. And even though this breakfast looks pretty small, I felt super satisfied afterwards. And I think it's just because it's had so many components. It had the healthy fats, the carbs, the proteins, a little bit of fruit, and it was just overall a really, really satisfying breakfast. All right, and moving on to lunch, and oh my God, lunch was actually so amazing. I actually can't even explain how proud of myself I was on this particular day, because I felt like I was eating such a bad for you pizza when it was actually not that bad, and it fit into my caloric range. As you can see, I cooked up some mushrooms. I didn't use any oil just because I really didn't feel like it needed it, and it wasn't going to stick to the pan anyways. So here is a list or a little visual of all of the ingredients that I used for my lunch. I took out a tablespoon, and I took out about half of a tablespoon of this white truffle oil that I got from a place in Langley called Olive Oils. And side note, if you live in this area, and I'm not sponsored or anything obviously, but it is so good. They have hundreds upon hundreds of different flavors of oils and vinegars, and it's actually pretty amazing. The one that I ended up getting when I was there was the white truffle oil, and I got a black currant vinaigrette. All right, anyways, so what I did is I put that oil and I mixed together my mushrooms and some poblano peppers that I had previously roasted. I actually stole this idea from my favorite YouTuber, Nikki Philippi. I just love her. And poblano peppers is one of those things that I've never actually tried, and I really felt like mixing up my repertoire. So I roasted those in the oven the night before. I took out the seeds and I kind of peeled off some of the skin. Placed that on top of my pizza, and I'm sure you guys all know how to make a pizza, but I'm going to walk you through it anyways. I put some mozzarella cheese on top of that. I believe that was about 1/3 of a cup from what I remember, and I baked it at 400 degrees for about 15-ish minutes, or until everything was crispy and melted. And then of course it wouldn't be a Daily Memes video without a little bit of that balsamic vinaigrette. This pizza was freaking amazing. It came in at 435 calories for the entire thing, so I was super, super happy about that, and I ate the entire thing just completely guilt-free. All right, and for dinner, last but not least, well, kind of, I decided I really wanted to make some of this southwestern chicken fried cauliflower rice. I started out by taking 2 cups of cauliflower that was already riced for me, and putting that aside in a bowl. And yes, I did buy like the pre-riced kind. However, of course, you can rice up your own cauliflower. I just kind of really was feeling a little lazy, that's all. So I put that aside into a bowl while I prepared the rest of my ingredients. With this dish, you kind of do want to make sure everything is ready to go, because once you throw the cauliflower rice in, it does cook pretty quickly. So I took a 1/4 cup of rinsed and drained black beans, a 1/4 cup of frozen corn, as well as a 1/4 cup of green peas, and I just kind of, again, had that all ready to go. Next up, I preheated one of my pans for my chicken, and again, I didn't really feel like it needed oil, so I just threw my sliced up chicken into there. I believe this was about 3 ounces of chicken approximately, and I grilled that up on the pan until it was fully cooked through. Again, the cauliflower rice doesn't take too long, so you do want to make sure that your chicken is fully cooked all the way through. So I started out by pouring in all of the ingredients together in one pan, which is also what makes this dish so easy, and honestly took like 15-20 minutes. To that, I also added in a little bit of tomato paste, some chili powder, a little bit of salt and pepper, and I kind of just grilled that up. And I did cover it to cook and steam some of that cauliflower a little bit, but voila, here it is. This was honestly one of the easiest things ever, and it was so delicious. It was so filling. It was all right, and it only came in at about 290 calories, which means that I still get a little bit of a midnight snack. I hope you guys enjoyed my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe, but for now, thanks for watching and have a great day.